Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. What are we doing now, you guys? Oh, I know it's a little early for this, but let's get into it. Hey, Rome, I need to know if I'm wrong. My wife and I had a mutual guy friend come to find out she was going to him to cry about me. After she told me about this, we both cut him off. Fast forward years later, he calls me and invites me to lunch. Never once mentioned my wife. When I got home that night, the first thing my wife asked was if he talked to me. She says he invited her to lunch. I don't feel like another man should ask a married woman to lunch, no matter how long we both know him. I totally agree with that. You are 100% right. Now, did she go? So basically, if I'm understanding you correctly, you went to lunch with this guy who invited your wife to lunch. Now, he's a mutual friend, but she was going and crying to him about you. Did she go to lunch with him? You know? And if she did, why didn't he say something about it? So he never told you that he talked to her, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think you're wrong for being upset. I think no man should ever invite somebody else's wife anywhere without her husband, and especially without her husband knowing about it. But number two, I'm not 100% sure that your wife didn't sleep with him, didn't have an affair with him. And the reason it was so easy for her to cut him out of her life, like you said you guys did, was because she knew she was wrong for sleeping with him and she wanted him gone. So I'd be a little sketchy, bro. I'd be a little concerned about what the hell was going on, what has happened, and what is happening right now. Because your wife is doing something dirty. Your wife is wrong, and you need to figure that one out. RD 42547-7. But I've always said this forever. All my friends that are married are way better looking than me, have way more money than me, and I would never do anything with their wives alone. And they don't even have any interest in me, but it just doesn't, the optics are wrong, and too many shady things can happen if you put yourself in a position. And you said that your wife was running to cry about you to this man. I'm fairly certain that they had an affair. RD 42547-7. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. A guy sent me this, says, Rome, I need to know if I'm wrong. And I don't think anybody would agree that anybody would disagree with you that you're wrong. My wife and I had a mutual guy friend come to find out she was going to him to cry about me, which means I think they were sleeping together. I would bet they were having an affair, bro. After she told me about this, we both cut him off. Fast forward years later, he calls me and invites me to lunch. Never once mentioned my wife. When I got home that night, the first thing my wife asked me was if he talked to me. She says he invited her to lunch. I don't feel another man should ask a married woman to lunch, no matter how long we both known each other or known him. Yeah, you're right. I don't think any man should invite a married woman anywhere for anything, especially if the husband doesn't know. So yeah, you're absolutely right about that. RD 42547-7. Yo, Rome. Definitely an emotional relationship was started there for her to turn to him and vent. Yeah, I mean, when your wife or that's a big red flag, by the way. If your wife is running to your friend to cry about you or to complain about you, there's something going on. Vice versa. If your husband's running to your friend for guidance and counsel on you, something's going on. That is not normal. That is not normal at all. They're sleeping. I think they're sleeping together. I think they did. I think at one point they slept together. The emotional relationship that somebody just texted is absolutely true. I agree with that 100%. But they're definitely, gosh, I feel so bad for you because I think you're going to find out if you delve into this anymore. I think you're going to find out your wife cheated on you with your friend, or I guess it's a mutual friend. But yeah, you can't, no man, especially if it's your friend, should ever be inviting another woman, a married woman, anywhere. That something happened. Something's going on there. And why is he back years later? How many years has it been? And why is he back all of a sudden? RD4254-7-7. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. So I got this text message from a guy. Says, hey, Rome, I need to know if I'm wrong. My wife and I had a mutual guy friend come to find out she was going to him to cry about me. So emotionally, she was running to him, which probably turned into a sexual thing. After she told me about this, we both cut him out of our lives. Fast forward years later, he calls me and invites me to lunch. Never once mentioned my wife. When I got home that night, the first thing my wife asked was if he talked to me. She says he invited her to lunch. I don't feel another man should ask a married woman to lunch no matter how long you've known him. I don't think a married man should ask, I don't think anybody should ask somebody married to anything without their spouse knowing. I don't think that's right at all. But I feel like they were having sex, and I think there's something up, bro. RD4254-7-7. Yo, Rome, I have a similar situation. My sister's ex cheated on her, so she got with the brother of the ex. My sister's ex cheated on her, so she got with the brother of the ex. Okay. I'm not really sure how that's a similar situation, but I see where you're going with that. Hey, what up, Big Rome? I'm streaming you from Tahoe City. Hasn't that dude watched the movie Casino? Al Pacino's wife was confiding on his best friend and was hooking up with him. Oh yeah. Joe Pesci was sleeping with Pacino's wife. Was it Pacino? That's not who it was it? It wasn't Al Pacino. It was Robert De Niro's wife. Anytime your spouse is running to your friend for emotional support, 9 times out of the 10, they're having sex. It's just human nature. I mean, you should never be doing that. Something's going on, bro. And I don't know how to help. I don't know what to say to you. Your wife did something that she shouldn't have. And to be honest with you, what your wife did is divorceable. All right. It's out of 94.1. Hot 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley's Romeo. So the guy who sent me this text message says, I need to know if I'm wrong, Rome. My wife and I had a mutual guy friend. Come to find out, she was going to cry to him about me. After she told me about this, we both cut him off. Fast forward years later, he calls me and invites me to lunch. Never once mentioned my wife. When I get home that night, the first thing my wife asked was if he talked to me. She says that he invited her to lunch. I don't feel another man should ask a married woman to lunch, no matter how long we both know him. I totally agree with you. And just so you guys know, there's two when it comes to infidelity, and I think she might have slept with him, is the two biggest people that people sleep with are friends and coworkers. So, yeah. Oh, here, he texted me back. The guy who started this whole thing. Hey, Romeo, to be fair, he's 350-pound man, so I don't think she sees him like that. I could be wrong. I'm going to tell you right now, you're wrong. You're wrong, okay? If she's going to him to cry, you have to understand, man. The reason he's back is because we were really close, but when he failed to tell me that my wife was crying to him, I never trusted him. And you still shouldn't trust him. You shouldn't trust your wife either, because you're putting it on him when your wife was doing something behind your back. Well, you guys don't understand. When you start to have conversations with people You know, that's why I always say this about coworkers. When you're having a conversation, an in-depth emotional conversation with somebody, you're building an emotional relationship, just like you did with your spouse. That leads to sex. That leads to a relationship. It's just like dating. When you're having conversations with people every day about things you shouldn't be talking about, you're dating them. RD4254 7 to 7. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. So I got this. A guy says, hey, Rome, I need to know if I'm wrong. My wife and I had a mutual guy friend. Come to find out, she was going to cry to him about me. After she told me about this, we both cut him off. Fast forward years later, he calls me and invites me to lunch. Never once mentioned my wife. When I got home that night, my wife asked if I talked to him, if he talked to me. She says that he invited her to lunch. I don't feel another man should ask a married woman to lunch, no matter how long we both know him. And you're right. But I also feel like you're kind of missing the point of your wife was cheating on you with him in some sense. And I'm not sure they didn't have sex. Good morning, Hal. What's going on?
Okay, I don't know where you get these people. I'm going to tell you every day, Romeo, but you are absolutely correct. Now, why would you trust your wife if she's running to another man?
Yes, very good point.
No sense. Why go to the crack house if they sell crack there?
Because you want to buy crack.
Exactly. So, the other guy's not even his friend anyways, because a good friend would have said, hey, I'm not getting involved. Talk to your husband about that. I think it's something you and your husband should talk about. He's like, no. Hey, baby, how are you doing? I'm so sorry about that. You want to get a coffee?
Yeah.
You want to come over to my house?
Yeah.
Let's Netflix and chill. Let's watch The Notebook together. Come on.
Yeah. The wife is 100% wrong in what she did.
She is. And that's why I'm going to say to you again, I've said it in the past, people have heard it. That's why it takes one woman to ruin a good man, and it takes one man to ruin a good woman.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I totally agree.
Unfortunately, when dating, it's not a grocery store. You don't just go and choose everything you want. If you're married, awesome. You decided to marry this person. But see, that's what happens after everybody gets BBLs and tummy tucks and contacts and breast implants.
I don't disagree with you. You're absolutely right. 100%. All right.
They're available. But hey, I just wanted my 15 minutes.
Absolutely. You got it. Well, you're right. Thanks for calling. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
She's on it. She knows what she's talking about. She's not wrong. But that's the thing. Your spouse, the cheater is usually cheating with your friend, okay, or a coworker. And you guys think, oh, look what great friends they are. They're having these great conversations. They get along so great. Yeah, so did you and your spouse when you started dating. You were talking about all these in-depth personal feelings and emotions and stories. That's what dating is. And when you're having those conversations with somebody of the opposite sex, other than your spouse, yeah, you're dating somebody else. It's all fun and games till, then you're playing hide the salami and somebody's like, oh my God, my wife cheated on me. Well, what did you expect? My husband cheated on me. Well, what did you expect? Every day they're going out and having in-depth personal conversations with somebody other than their spouse. That's dating. RD4254 7 to 7. Romeo, it's out of 4.1. Out of 4.1, the rhythm of the valley is Romeo. RD4254 7 to 7. Hey, Rome, let me see what you got here. Hey, Romeo, there's nothing more annoying than parents blocking the street to pick up their kids from school and blocking traffic. This happened at Compton Junior High, but I see it in other schools as well. Oh, yeah, it's ridiculous. I agree with you on that. I see that all the time. That they, it's just these fat, lazy parents. I mean, they're just lazy parents, What do you want to do? I mean, parents today are just, people who do that no consideration, no respect for others, and they're just fat, lazy people who don't want to get out of their cars. And, you know, what are you going to do? Nothing you can do about it because the cops don't stop. You know, I will say this, though. If the cops at the schools, because don't some of the schools have police officers there? But if the cops want to start writing tickets to those people. Start shutting those people down. You're really trying to make this quota that everybody says cops have? Start hitting up the schools at school drop-off and pickup. But yeah, RD42547. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valleys. Romeo, yesterday, we were talking about the movies, right? We were talking about going to the movies and how great it is, how fun the movies are. Well, somebody sent me this, and I want to talk about it because it says, hey, Rome, just giving you a heads up, if you go to the movie theater starting this year in the Mayan Theater, they only accept cash. The Mayan is the one downtown, right? Oh, I like the Mayan. The Mayan is actually a really nice theater. I really like the Mayan. They only accept cash. My kids, they only accept, cash. My kids went to the movies theater yesterday. My older son took my younger kids. I gave them money, cash, and come to find out they don't accept cash. They don't accept cash. Starting this year, it's not like before, cash was king, but I guess in a lot of places, they don't accept cash anymore. Oh, that's sad. I like going to the Maya. See, now I won't go to the Maya now because of that, because I like having the option of cash or card. And I'll tell you a story about that in a few minutes. I'm not a big fan of the cashless society. So they had to watch the movie with no popcorn, no soda, no candy, but that's okay. My son just took them to McDonald's right after, so they got more bang for their bucks. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, I like the Maya too. That is great. The Maya's always been a great theater. That's unfortunate that they've turned to cashless, if what she's saying is true. I'm not a big fan of cashless. I was in Austin earlier this year, or a couple months ago. I was in Austin, and I was at a music festival and no cash. I had probably, when I walked into that music festival, because it was a 3-day music festival, and I was ready to go. I had probably $1,000, $1,500 in cash on me, ready to go to that music festival and drink and buy souvenirs and hang out and eat, and no cash. No cash. Yeah, I was, I don't like it though. I mean, I've gone to a couple theaters, in LA, where, for concerts, to see, and no cash. But it sucks because you got to keep tapping your card. You got to keep running. Who wants to keep, when you go out to certain places, like a bar. Now, a bar, you can run a tab. So yeah, but no, I mean, when you go to places like a movie theater, you go to places like a festival, go to a concert, a Dodger game, things like that, where you're going back and forth. You don't know how many beers you're going to drink. You don't know how many sodas you're going to buy, or popcorns, or hot dogs, or what you're going to buy. And then you got to keep going back and running your card. And do they charge you each time? Each time you run your credit card, do they charge you? Or your debit card, do they charge you? So yeah, I am not a fan of that. I'll tell you a funny story though about cashless. I was in the Austin airport and I was just trying to buy a couple of bottles of water before we got on the plane. And the little girl goes, so I give her the water. I hand out the pull out cash. Oh, we don't take cash. And I'm like, okay. Then I just set the waters down and I go, does everybody not take cash? And she goes, no, some people do. And I said, well, now I'll go find somebody that does, right? So I asked this guy, I go, oh, yo, man, you take cash? He goes, no. I go, do you know where I can find somebody that takes cash? He goes, yeah, go here, go there. Finally, I walked into a place and I go, bruh, you're like the fourth place. I want to buy 2 bottles of water with cash. He's like, here, give me the cash. Dude, I don't know if he walked out with he took my cash and just gave me free water and he took the cash or what happened. But my man was like, just take it, bro. I'm not worried about it. Go ahead. Get out of here. And it was, so yeah, I don't it's horrible. I even get mad at the fact that, or not mad, but I don't like the fact when you go through the car wash now, because I have a monthly payment for my car wash, and sometimes I want to tip the guy or whatever, or the girl that's sitting there just because, they're sitting in the heat. Oh, we can't take cash. I'm like, yeah, okay. Already 42547-7. But I can tell you some stories. If you want to hear some funny stories about people taking cash, I can tell you a couple funny stories about that. But yeah, I am not a fan of the cashless. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley is Romeo. So I guess, and I don't know if it's true, somebody's texted me. I guess she says that the Maya Theater downtown is not going to take cash anymore, just cards, which, yeah, I'm not a fan of that. And I really did like the Maya, too. I really did like that theater. That was actually one of the, yeah, I like the Maya. But oh well, what are you going to do? I am not a fan of cashless, though. I am not a fan of it. So, but cash, she said, I guess cash isn't king anymore. Cash is still king in certain places. I had a couple funny stories about having cash, and I was at a concert. You guys probably, some of you probably remember that Luke Bryant concert that happened out in the field in the farm. And I was with a few people, and we ended up not going in because we got a great seat. My buddy had his Sprinter van out there. We were all set up with our tables and chairs, and just set up cool. Could see the stage right from where we had, so we never had to walk in. But I thought there might be a chance that I'd have to walk in at some point. And I didn't want to wait in line with my ticket and all that. So right in front of me was an exit gate. And I walk up to the kid. I say, bro, do you take cash? And he goes, what do you mean? I go, there may be a chance that I have to get in here, into the concert. Now, I have a ticket. I just don't want to have to go all the way through the line process. You're right here. He goes, I'll be here all night, bro, if you need. So, cash still works. Cash still works, especially in Mexico. We were in Mexico one time, whole bunch of us were in Mexico one time, and up pool, and my buddy, he goes up to the bartender, and he goes, look, bro, he goes, look, and it was one of those all-inclusive deals. He goes, look, here's $100. We're going to be here for a while. I don't want to have to keep tipping you, okay? So here's $100, and this is my party. We're all going to be here, right? So we order some food. And the swim-up bar had a counter with seats on it in the pool. So all this food comes out, and we're sitting there eating it, and some other lady comes up and tells the bartender, hey, I'd like to order this, and sits down. And the bartender says, no, you can't sit here. You can't sit here. You can't eat in the pool. And I was like, yeah, because we're eating in the pool, but we tipped the dude $100. So cash still works for some things, okay? Bartenders still take cash. People you tip still take cash. But yeah, I am not a fan of the cashless society because sometimes cash will get you a little bit further. Already 42547-7. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valleys. Romeo. Already 42547-7. This cashless thing, right? Some of these stores, I guess one of these theaters in town is going all cashless, so you can only use credit card. I am not a fan of that. I am not a fan. I actually would not. I don't like cashless. I like being able to pay cash. Good morning, Romeo. Yo, I went to the swap meet and paid this lady with a $20 bill. My amount was 10. She gave me back 90, thinking I gave her 100. So I walked away thinking I came up. When I got to the car, the $90 was fake. So I got screwed over $10. Oh, that's hilarious. That's pretty good. How did you go back? And how did you know the $90 she gave you back was fake? How did you know that? That's pretty funny. I have a funny story, by the way. When I was in 8th grade, I never forget this story. I was in 8th grade, and I was still living on the reservation at the time. And we went to there was this little town outside the reservation, I don't know, about 8-9 miles, that was off the reservation. We went there. We were all excited because they were having a school dance. I didn't have on the reservation, we didn't have 8th grade. We had K through 8. We didn't have a separate middle school, but the little town up the way had a separate middle school. So we got invited to their middle school dance. I was so excited. I went there with my little $5 to get in. I think my mom might have gave me a 20, and it was dark, and they could, they're trying to go through the cash box, and I gave them a 20. And when I got back, I put the money in my pocket just thinking they gave me change. When I got home that night, They ended up giving me like 3 20s back. So I don't know how they screwed up, but yeah, they thought they were giving me 5s. That was funny. So yeah, I guess my story kind of went the other way with cash, right? I can tell you another great story about cash. I was at I was at a fast strip, and I said, I was going to the bar actually. So let me grab some cash out of the teller, and I was just grabbing $60, you know. And instead of giving me 20s, it gave me 50s. It gave me 3 50s instead of 3 20s. So I took out more money, more 50s came out. So I don't know how they messed it up, but somehow a stack of 50s got stuck in that ATM machine. So I took as I could out of, I didn't have a lot of money, so I took as much as I could. I think I ended up with like $400 or $500, something like that. I don't remember what it was, but yeah. Don't tell anybody that story. All right, 842-547-7. Cash is king. Maybe that's why they're going away from, everybody's trying to go cashless. I am not a fan of it. I don't know why people are a fan of it, but I am not a fan of a cashless society. It doesn't say something in the Bible or something about cashless society. That's when the reckoning's coming. Maybe it's true. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. What? This guy texted me back about, said he went to the swap meet, right? And he bought something for $10, gave her 20. She gave him $90 back. He thought he came up, found out the $90 was a fake. He said, so he texted me back. He goes, I stopped by to put gas. This is how he found out. I stopped by to put gas thinking I was going to get a full tank. They told me that the 50 was fake. So I felt stupid. I didn't go back because I was embarrassed. They were going to say, why did you just take off with the money then? That's a nice little scam. Yeah, because you look like you're a jackass for ripping off the vendor at the swap meet when the reality is you got ripped off. Yeah, I can see why you would be embarrassed. All right, 842-547-7. Let's see. What did you send me here? Hey, Rome, why do we do PD tows? Not long ago, towed a guy's car who was accused of picking up a hooker, but the crazy thing, he also got charged for using fake money. Fake money with a hooker? I don't know where you're going with this story, but you do tows. I don't know what PD tows are. And you got a guy's car, picked up a hooker, but the crazy thing, he also got charged for using. So he got charged for. I see. You were doing tows for the police department, so you went to pick up a car from a guy who got caught with solicitation of a hooker, and he got charged with using fake money. I got what you're saying. Okay. RD42547. I'm just going to guess. Do hookers are still cash, right? I'm going to guess that prostitutes still take cash. I don't know if they're using the square yet or not. Romeo, it's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley is Romeo. So the woman, she told me that the Maya was going cashless. And you can only use your credit card. But she texted me back. But it's not the Maya in in Bakersfield. She said it was the Delano Theater, but most likely it's going to be all of them because it's a chain company. And not only that, no more pennies, but I'm fine with that. Oh, yeah, there are no more pennies. I forgot about that. There are no more pennies. The U.S. government is expected to stop producing new pennies for circulation by early 26. In 24, the Treasury incurred a something? I don't know what that word is. A loss of $85.3 million in penny production as pennies phased out. Businesses are likely to round cash transactions to the nearest 5 cents, resulting in a rounding tax. That's interesting. Okay. Well, maybe then you do got to go cashless. So if there's no pennies, I thought she was talking about the Mayan downtown. She was talking about the one in Delano only accepting cards. All right, 842-547-7. I am not a fan of that. I am not a fan of using my card. I mean, being at a place where I can only use my card and don't have an option for cash. Yeah, I don't. I'm not a fan of that. All right, 842-547-7. I never thought about the penny thing though. Yeah, what are you going to do when the penny thing comes up if you don't have it? Well, I still have pennies. I'm not rich like you guys. It's at 94.1. At 94.1, the rhythm of the valley is Romeo. Already 42547-7. Yo, Rome. Hey, you were talking about these places that only take credit cards now. What am I supposed to do when every time I go buy a drink, I have to use my credit card? Am I supposed to tip them every time on my credit card? That is a good question. I don't. Like I went to, like I said, you're somewhere. You go to I was, like I said last time, I was at a bar. I'm not at a bar, but I was at a theater downtown in LA, and they only took card. I don't remember what theater it was, but they only took card. So I would have to go get a beer, pay for it. I couldn't leave a tab open, because it was like a concession stand. It wasn't like sitting at a bar. But so I'd have to go get a beer and pay for it every time with a credit card. So no, I didn't tip them. I only tipped them once because I'm not going to go. That's not, I'm not going to do that. But in fairness, if you ask that question, what's the difference between if you have cash and every time you go buy a drink? Do you tip them every time you go up to the concession stand to buy a drink? So, I mean, I guess it's kind of the same thing, but no, I don't. But I don't tip every time anyways. If I'm going back to the same person and I have to go multiple times because I can't run a tab or because, that's the only way it's getting done, I'm not tipping every time. No. Already 42547-7. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. Already 42547-7. A lady was telling me that I guess the theater up in Delano is going cashless, so you can only use your card, right? She was telling me about her story. And I am not a fan of cashless. I think cash should still be used. I'm not a fan of that. Already 42547-7. Rome. Places charge you a fee just to use your card on top of what you're already paying. Yeah, I know that because I've gone to restaurants, which I actually don't mind, is I've gone to restaurants before and it'll give me a cash price and it'll give me a card price, kind of like the gas station. You get a cash price and a card price. And I'm okay with that because I know what I'm getting myself into. And if I don't have the cash, but I just don't like not having the option because, sometimes you still walk around with cash, right? So I wonder though, if I'm at like a concession stand type venue, right? If I'm at Dodger Stadium, I can't leave a card on file at the bar or at the beer stand. I gotta go back every time to get a beer. If I use my card, do they charge me every time for that beer? Does my card charge me a fee to use it? So if I go buy 6 beers at Dodger Stadium and I have to use my card every time, is that 6 separate fees as opposed to, one bill? How does that work? RD 42547-7. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. We're talking about the tips on the car, or the card fees, right? Because a lot of these places, I guess a lot of businesses are now going cashless. So you got to use your card. So does that mean there's a fee every time? And I was asking about, just using the example of Dodger Stadium. If every time I go buy a beer at Dodger Stadium, if I have to use my card, does it charge me a fee, right? Well, of course, my boy had to text me. He says, no fee, but they try and add the tip automatically. You have to physically push no tip at Dodger Stadium. Is that the other thing? Is that what are they? I never heard of that before. I never saw the fact that they were trying to, and I know we're specifically talking about Dodger Stadium. You could still, Dodgers still take cash, right? I think the Dodgers do, but in general, you go to Dignity Health Arena, or you go somewhere like that. You go to a concert, you go to a game, you go to an event that has, a concession stand. You can't just leave your card and leave a tab open. But I haven't seen that. I have not seen that. They're actually they automatically add a tip. I have not seen that one yet. I still see the one where, it's going to ask you a question. Yeah, well, the question is no. All right, 84254, or the answer is no. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. Good morning. What's going on?
Hey, Romeo.
Hey, what's up?
I need some advice.
Okay, what's going on?
Okay, so for Christmas, I got my husband like a really nice tool set for him that he needs for his work.
Okay.
And to me, since I don't have income because I go to school and then, my boys and everything.
You still ain't done with that damn schooling? Damn, girl.
Hey, it's not my fault. Okay, CSUB takes forever.
Okay.
They need so many classes. If nursing was easy, Romeo, everybody be a nurse.
I'm not arguing. I just, damn it, you've been doing it forever. All right, what's up? So what's your problem?
Okay. So my problem is, I did side hustles. I camped overnight, to get the coupon and everything for him.
Okay.
And I got it for him. But my thing is, sometimes I like to tell him, because I feel like he's a little unappreciative. I mean, he likes it and everything because he needs it for work, and I don't know if he just doesn't know how to,
So say, wait, hold on. You worked to get him a nice Christmas gift.
Yeah, very
and
nice
you're mad because he didn't say thank you well enough.
I'm not mad. No, I'm not mad. It's just I know, men show their appreciation in different ways, but maybe I was going to ask you, should I just, leave it that way? Because he always would say, oh, you don't support me, you don't help me, you don't, am I a bruh? I do, it's just, I can't right now.
How did he react? How did he react to the gift?
It's kind of like how you see an old Mexican dad just get something that, he's always wanted, but he doesn't say it. But you can see in the eyes.
Oh, you can't believe you just said that. Yes, I know.
I mean? But I knew he liked it and everything because, he's always wanted those tools.
Well, then, let it go. If the eyes told you he liked it, then let it go.
But then, the other thing is, I was telling him, you always say you want to do your own business. I'm like, well, I started getting the see what we need in Bakersfield to do his business, what type of licensing and everything. And he started kind of feeling motivated about it, but I feel like, the flames got, and I'm like, sir, we got to get you, I feel like I still got to, feed the logs into the fire, and I'm like, there's only so much I can do. He's got to do it. I can't take the test for him, to get the stuff.
Well, does he? You're crazy.
He's very good. He's very good at this stuff.
Here's your problem. I'm going to tell you right now, okay? You are bettering yourself, and you have been for a while because you're working on becoming a nurse, right?
Yeah.
So you're over here making your man try to better himself. You want your man to be better because you're becoming better.
No, because he said he wanted change, and I get it.
Oh no, you're totally wrong. You are trying to change your man because you're changing.
No, Romeo. My husband's not one to talk about feelings or what he wants anymore since we had kids,
Okay.
Something didn't change.
Okay.
But I don't when he says I don't support him, I don't feel like I don't. But right now, since he started talking about it last year, that he wanted his own little space to work or do side hustles, and I told him, we can do this. It's just you have to do it. I can't take the test for you.
Well,
you have to.
Just let him do it. You over here making problems, and when there ain't no problems. You making the problems. You mad because he didn't give you a big congratulatory kiss for his tools or his present. And now you over here he's talking about doing something, but you can't do it for him. You're right. He'll do it in his own time.
Oh, so I should just let him marinate?
Yeah, what are you trying to force it? I really believe it's because you're really doing something for your own life to be better, and now you're trying to put it on him because you want him to be better. And even if he wants to do it, you can't push him to do it.
No, honestly, if he were content and be happy where he's at for the rest of his life, I would happy that
how do you know he's not content?
Because now he's starting to, before the tools, he started getting ideas as to like what he needed to do, like
stop.
to do like
Stop. Hold on. Just stop. Just stop. Stop pushing him.
Okay.
Just let it
ride. I also feel like if I push him, he's not going to want to do it.
Well, you shouldn't be pushing him anyway. He'll do it when he wants to do it. You can't be doing all that. What kind of crazy? You can. That's how all these women. That's how you start fights.
See, no. I just don't get then how I should support him. Just like let him marinate and then just be quiet.
When he says he wants to do it, be like, yeah, that's a great idea. And then when he doesn't do it, just go, okay. Don't say nothing. He'll do it when he's ready.
Okay.
And don't worry about it. Once you become a nurse, you're going to be paying for everything anyways. So
that's what I told him too. I'm like, bro, I got you. I'm like, I'll buy you a little shop. Shoot, I'll be your little manager. I can buy an Ivy place next to your shop.
You don't need to buy nothing. You just got to retire and hang out. You'll be good. You're doing too much. Right now,
when I graduate,
hold on.
What you want.
I'm not saying that you shouldn't do more later down the line, but right now you're doing too much.
Okay.
All right.
Don't get upset with me that I'm in school forever. Romeo, get mad at this school system, all right? They're giving me classes I need, and it's hard with kids.
Hurry up and finish. I've been waiting for you to leave this guy for 5 years, and you still ain't left.
Oh, my God.
At 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley, it's Romeo. So the last caller, that lady, let me explain a little bit more about what's going on with her. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Romeo, Steeler Tyrone.
What up, Tyrone?
Man, you got to start playing your theme song in the morning, man. Smartest man in Kern County. Bro, I promise you, I hear what she was saying. Do what Romeo told you, young lady.
Yeah.
Support him by just being there. And when he moves to move on whatever job it is, move with him.
Yeah, she doesn't understand. She didn't get it. She doesn't understand that she's coming up, and she wants him. So she's trying to force him to come up. When the reality was, he wasn't forcing her to come up when she wasn't, before nursing school. She wasn't riding him to go. He wasn't riding her to go get a job and go to nursing school and all that. So she needed to let him go. Let him be him.
Yeah. When you got a supportive woman, which she sounds like she is. Sometimes they can be over supportive, if that makes sense.
Well, here's the deal. That girl's been listening to the show for a long time, and she told me that when she became a nurse, that she was going to leave him. That's how this all started. This started years ago. So she was talking about. That. She said, well, I'll become a nurse. I'm going to leave him and blah, 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 blah. And so she ain't never finished school yet. So that's why I thought it was funny that she wants him to come up now. She wants him to come up because she's coming up. So, yeah.
She want him to come up in case it don't go right with that nursing school now. She looks different. If it's taking this long for you to finish, Cal State my butt. Cal State's been put out a lot of nurses already.
She's been calling for years. That was funny. All right, man. All right, Tyrone.
What about them Steelers, though? Go Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, they might. Yeah, I think they can win. I think the Steelers can beat Houston. I think you gotta.
I told you in the beginning of the year, I said the script, Romeo. I said I'm not going to say too much, but I think they might be trying to get Aaron Rodgers a ring.
Well, I think they got a chance. I think they can beat Houston legitimately, but I don't know, man, if they can beat anybody else. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you're right.
I hope he saves our timeouts next time.
All right.
I hope he leaves us with at least one timeout at the end of the game.
All right, yeah, you got. Well, look at it this way. I mean, I don't know how it could be more scripted. They missed a field goal to get into the playoffs, so I don't know how you handle that.
Come
That's
on,
hilarious.
man. Was that the most dramatic ending ever, or what?
Oh, incredibly dramatic. Oh my, you couldn't. Maybe they did script it. 94.1 The Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. Good morning. Now, what's going on?
What's up, Romeo?
What up, brother?
Man, my name is Tyrone as well. I'm a Steelers fan. Not saying old dogs die, new dogs arrive, but shout out to Tyrone, Steeler Tyrone, man. Go Steelers. And shout out to my wife. Shout out to Hot 94.1 for holding it down. And we appreciate y'all, man.
All right, man. Thanks for calling.
All right, bro.
Later. I mean, Steeler Tyrone. Steeler Tyrone might be bringing it back. Might be, we ain't heard from Steeler Tyrone in a while. I don't know where he been. Steeler Tyrone is, he been hiding in the shadows, but now that the Steelers done made the playoffs, and now that they came in, he did say he thought they might try to get old Aaron Rodgers a Super Bowl again because he only has one, but man, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But I ain't heard from Steeler Tyrone for a while. I don't think you know what? I bet I haven't heard from Steeler Tyrone since the beginning of the NFL season. But now all of a sudden, the Steelers are in the Super Bowl. Good morning, Hal. What's going on? Or not Super Bowl.
Bronco Rick, what is up, my boy?
Hold on, not in the Super Bowl, just in the playoffs. What's going on?
Man, what is going on with It's been a long time.
I know. Where you been? You like Steeler Tyrone. You only call when your team make the playoffs, huh?
No, I've been busy, man. I started 2 businesses, and so, hey, we're not like the Raider fans, bro. We're not out there jacking people, stealing, and doing all this other stuff. We work or we succeed in life. We create businesses, and that's what we do. We're Bronco fans, bro.
Okay.
But, hey, I just was curious what's going on with the Chiefs, bro. I haven't talked to you in a while. Been away. Just wondering. I said I need to call, Chief Romeo.
They had a bad year.
Okay, that's what it was.
I mean, yeah. When did the Broncos have a good year last year?
They had it okay, 10-7, so 4 more wins than last year. That's just not bad. Bro.
No, last year.
Bad.
So last year they won 10 games.
Yeah, it was 10-7 last year.
Did they make the playoffs?
Yeah, we got our ass kicked at Buffalo.
Oh, what about the year before that?
We were just watching, kind of just seeing how things go.
Okay, so
we're too busy making businesses.
So
bro.
that's
Come
3.
on.
That's 3 years ago. What about the 4th year? 4 years
still
ago.
Building businesses, Romeo.
5 years ago?
Hey, 5 years now. 5 years ago. Let's see. We were still just kind of just letting Mahomes do his thing. He was a baby coming out.
Okay,
let Kermit have his show. Hey.
So in the last 9 years, when the Chiefs were winning Super Bowls and the division and going to the AFC Championship game, the Broncos were just building businesses.
Yeah. What do you expect? Come on. You guys are dead. Okay, you had your run. Kermit the Frog's gone. He'll never be the same. He's going to go to another team, probably win a bowl on another team. But the Chiefs dynasty is done again, bro. Your 4 rings. It'll probably be another 60 years before you guys do this stuff again.
Oh, maybe.
But I mean a run like what you did.
Maybe that may be true. They may never. It may be, but the Broncos still haven't had a run.
Oh, we had a run. When Peyton was there, we had somewhat of a run.
You won 1 Super Bowl with Peyton Manning, and you won 2 with John Elway?
The run begins. With Bo Nix, the fix, the run begins, baby.
Now you sound like these dumbass Raider fans.
No, don't say that. I'll end up in jail, so don't say that.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, nice talking to you, Rome. Take care.
All right, brother, later. The run begins. So the Chiefs' run is over because of 1 bad year, but the last 9 bad years of when's the last time the Broncos did anything? I can't remember. When Peyton Manning. When Peyton Manning. It's Romeo outside of 94.1. Out of 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. What's going on?
What's up, Rome?
What up, Roman?
That fool got to be a bandwagoner. That fool, he was a Raider fan before just the way he talks. So straight up, man, that's straight up bandwagoner. Probably the first one in line to get on that bus. Google Gallery got least driving.
Well, you got to get on early. You got to jump on those buses early, or else people know you're a bandwagoner.
That fool at the corner over there at Winco buying those jerseys. Yeah, so tell him, hey, we got some too. I ordered some on Amazon for him so he can look cool picking them up at my house.
Nice. All right.
Later, bro.
Yo, what's going on?
Yeah, it's real funny how they don't call in all week, but when their team starts doing good, all of a sudden. I wanted to talk to you about your Chiefs. Yeah, and then when you broke it down to him, his voice got lower and lower and lower.
That's hilarious.
You know, yeah, but that's the thing. You know, I call in every week. I don't call in when my team makes it and go, yeah, what about my Steelers now, man? Yeah, you didn't call in for all those losses.
Oh, Steeler Tyrone.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
That's why there's only one Chili Gilly that's been calling in, win or lose, every week, baby.
All right, Gilly.
Later, brother.
Later. RD4254-7-7. Hey, Rome. Good morning, Romeo. Hey, on a side note, don't bet with a Weiner fan. They will never pay up. Still waiting on my money from years ago. Learned my lesson. Yeah, don't ever bet. Don't ever bet with a Niner fan. There's still people waiting on that last Super Bowl to get paid. Don't do it. No, don't bet Niner fans. You'll never get paid. I mean, at least Raider fans will give you their EBT. You know, at least they'll pay you in some form or fashion. Niner fans, nah, don't ever do it. Romeo, it's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, what's going on?
Okay, Romeo, feel it on, man. So this is where we gotta go here, huh, Gilly?
I'm just saying, Tyrone, ain't nobody heard from you in like 3 months or 4 months.
Hey, listen up here, y'all. Tyrone has a business that he runs. I was in Utah where it was 16 degrees.
Hey, we got TuneIn Radio. We got an app. You can listen. I'm just saying.
Tyrone be driving, bro. Hey, sometimes my times don't add up. It just so happened, I'm California this week, and I'm driving back and forth on the grapevine, doing some runs.
Okay. I'm just pointing that out. And then everybody...
I call in. Trust me, I do. And sometimes the phones be busy.
Well, yes, that is true, but sometimes they not.
And he just answered the phone. Sometimes the lines do be busy, y'all. You know, just like y'all can't get in, sometimes Steeler Tyrone can't get in.
All right, Tyrone. All right, brother. I'm just letting everybody know. I ain't heard from you in a while.
I mean, okay. Y'all missing me, huh? I'm glad to know that I'm missed.
Yeah, you're missed, Tyrone. You're missed.
Okay, that means my opinion counts.
Everybody's opinion counts, except for stupid people.
I love your show, bro.
All right, Tyrone. Get out.
All right, let me download the app. I downloaded the app years ago.
Yeah. All right, get out of here. I don't know
why I don't have the app.
All right, get out of here. Tune in app, I think is what it is. Rome, I'm a diehard Raider fan, but I'm noting for the Niners to win it all, even brought out an old Niner jersey to rep Bang Bang, no matter what, Raider Nation, till I die, baby. Okay, I mean, sure, that's fine. I don't think the Niners will win it all. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Rome? Seahawk Lou.
Hey, what up, Lou?
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing fabulous. What's up?
Nothing much, man. I know we're talking a little bit about sports right now, but I had a question. Remember that lady that called a little while ago, and she said she gave her husband a pool set?
Yeah.
Don't you think that's kind of disrespectful? Like if I gave my wife, vacuums and brooms and mops for Christmas?
That's different.
That's different I think it's the same thing, Rome. I think that's why that guy wasn't like...
No, because tools are different. Just because you don't have a job and because you don't know what it's like to work hard, you don't know what tools are worth. Tools are worth something. Tools mean something to men. They're not a mop and a vacuum. That's just a bunch of cleaning supplies that are interchangeable. You have tools forever.
Yeah, but it's kind of the same thing, like
not even close. Not even close.
No,
not even close. Right. Not even close.
I was wondering.
But you can't. You and I can't have this conversation though, Luke, because you don't know what it's like to be a man and own tools and take care of business and work hard. You don't know what it's like when a Snap-on guy pulls up in his truck. You don't know any of that.
And you get all excited.
Yeah, you don't know nothing about that. Alrighty, 42547 It's on 94.1. On 94.1, the rhythm of the valleys. Romeo, good morning. What's going on?
What's up, Romeo? Raider Rob here.
What up, Raider Rob?
What's going on, brother? Hey, tell Seahawk Lou, if you don't want those tools, I'll take them because I appreciate when my family gives me tools. You know what I mean?
Seahawk Lou don't have any tools. He probably got a crescent wrench and maybe a Phillips head. He ain't got no tools.
Hey, he's probably the same guy that still calls him.
Exactly. He ain't got no tools. He don't know nothing about that. Come on now.
Oh, okay. I thought he said he got tools and he was disrespected by that.
No, he was saying that buying a guy tools for a gift is just like is the same as buying a woman a mop or a vacuum or an appliance or something like that. He said, and I was telling him that's not the same. Buying guys tools, guys use tools. Guys take pride in their tools. That's something that real men use. And Seahawk Lou don't know nothing about that.
Okay, because I was fixing to stop by Wasco with a beatboxing trader.
He's that stupid. You can take some magic beans to Seahawk Lou and get him whatever you want out of him. Out of 12.1, the rhythm of the valleys. Romeo, RD 4254 7-7. Rome, Niner Nick here. Us fans never pay up. I'm still trying to pay back $25 from that last Super Bowl. I still got $16.42 to go. You guys are idiots. What do you got here? Romeo, Falcon Joe here. Next year's our year. The Falcons? Didn't the Falcons just fire their coach? Yeah, the next year's not your year. All right, 84254 7-7. Number 3 resolution, save money. Okay, I don't know where that came from, but yeah, and by the way, I'm tired of saying New Year's. All right, you don't have to say Happy New Year anymore. It's been 7 days. We're 7 days in. No more Happy New Year. No more Merry Christmas. Whatever. Hey, good morning, Rome. 49er Lou. Shout out to all the Niner fans. We got the quest for 6. The Niners are not going to win the Super Bowl. There's a legitimate chance they lose on Sunday, and they're out early. Maybe if they would have beat the Seattle Seahawks last week, they would have had a shot, but now they have no shot at all. Yeah, Niner fans. There's like 2 Niner fans in Bakersfield. The rest are bandwagoners. So good morning, Romeo. It's Paulina. How are you? Good, Paulina. What's up? What you got going on? All right. 84254 7-7. It's out 94. Out 94.1, the rhythm of the valleys. Romeo, RD 4254 7-7. Hey, Rome. Seahawk Lou says, as long as I have duct tape, baling wire, and a screwdriver, I'm gonna fix things. I'm going to pace and fix things. Okay, I mean, those are all good things to have, but you need tools, okay? What is this here? Hey, Rome, do you think I can get your thoughts of help on this situation? Thank you. Hold on. I'll get to this in just a second. I'll get to it in just a second. Let me actually read it first, not live on the air, and see what you're trying to get help with. But I do want to talk about a couple of other things before I get to your scenario. I was actually waiting for Jay to stop by. Go Niners. The Niners are not going to make the Super Bowl. And I mean, you know what the good thing is about the Niners losing, though, this weekend? Is that all you guys are bandwagoners, so it really doesn't mean that much to you. You can still have, a nice weekend, even after they lose. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
What's up, Rome? Seahawk Lou again.
What up, man?
Hey, what's up with these Bakersfield people talking about the Niners are going to win? Seahawk Lou doesn't have tools. What's wrong with you guys, man?
Well, Seahawk Lou, you are not the standard by any means of a man. So that's why they're saying all that stuff about you.
I have tools, Rome. I got Craftsman, some Pittsburgh. But I don't go off bazonkers, you know what I mean? They've lasted me forever. Oof. Long time, man.
Just because you got a couple of crescent wrenches and a flathead and a Phillips head doesn't mean that you got tools, bro. Okay?
I have the whole screwdriver set, Rome. They're like practically new.
What does the whole screwdriver set consist of, Lou?
The Phillips head, the flat one, and then you could take off the top part and then interchange it. And then they got the long ones, the short ones, skinny ones.
You don't got a set. What you got is what a teacher buys so she can fix things in her classroom. Okay? You ain't got no foot. Look, I can't with you. I can't. He thinks if you can unscrew your screwdriver and the top of it and little pieces come out so you can fix things, yeah. That is not a tool set. That's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the Rhythm in the Valley. It's Romeo. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
Oh, Romeo, what's with the 49ers, though?
What's up?
What's with the bandwagon song?
Oh, because they're all bandwagoners here in Bakersfield.
Oh, why y'all hating off of us?
Well, because I see it every day. I've seen it for 30 years since I lived in Bakersfield, watching these fools with their creased jerseys that they didn't even wash first.
Because that last game with the Seahawks and now everybody trying to clown us?
Yeah, you got, yeah.
That's not a game all day,
Romeo. All right. Later. And you got to clown them because of the last game against the Seahawks. That last game against the Seahawks was for everything. That was going to show who you were. That was the time to throw you on the table and get it done, and the Niners failed miserably. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, Rome, I forgot to tell you about something, too. You know, yesterday I was texting you about John Harbaugh. Well, my buddy, he's a Cleveland Browns fan. He goes, Gilly, we're gonna get on Harbaugh. I said, he don't want to go there, bro. I told him, he goes there, I'll give you $100. Oh, he's going. We got Myles Garrett. I go, and who else you got?
Yeah, he's not going there. He's not going there.
Hell no, man.
Right.
Hell no.
All right, Gilly.
But anyway, just thought I'd let you know.
Later,
brother.
34-254-7-7. Harbaugh's not going to the Raiders either, by the way. Let's see. Oh, Jaguar 1 here. My Jags taking it all. Who are the Jags? Oh, yeah. I forgot they were a football team. Hey, good morning, Romeo. What do you get as your... who do you got as your Super Bowl prediction? Personally, I got the Rams versus the Patriots. A little rematch for McVay versus the Patriots 2018. Even though it's a little different now, it's going to be a close one between Denver and the Pats, though. I don't know. I would probably take the Rams over everybody else now in the NFC. I guess if I had to choose, I would say the Rams. I think they're probably the best team. AFC, I don't know. I mean, I don't know anything about the Patriots. That Bronco, Bo Nix looks pretty damn good, though. Bo Nix looks like a real quarterback, and Peyton is a hell of a coach. He's a proven coach, you know. So maybe, I don't know. I really don't know. I if I was to bet, though, my money, I would probably put the Rams. But the AFC, I have no idea. I mean, okay, I guess the Patriots are the best team, so maybe. All right, 842-547-7. But you can't, I don't know. The Bills, I mean, maybe they have the most experience. So maybe, I don't know. It's 94.1. It's Hot 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo, and it is time to talk to Jay from the Kern County Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Jay's the main guy. He runs it all. He tells us all what's going on in Bakersfield, what the Chamber of Commerce is doing. Good morning, Jay.
Good morning. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well. So what's going on, man? You got this small business conference that I've never even heard of, or not conference. What is it?
It's an academy.
Academy.
Yeah.
You're going to teach people how to run a small business.
We are going to try to give them the basics.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah. So this is our Kern County Hispanic Chamber of Commerce Small Business Academy. It's our winter academy. And so we've been doing this for 12 years. And so we have a winter, a spring summer and fall.
Okay.
And it's an 8-week course, and this is gonna begin next Tuesday in English.
So January 13th is the English session.
Yes, January 13th.
Okay.
From 6 to 8.
Okay.
At the Kern County Hispanic Chamber office.
6 to 8 at night or 6 to 8 in the morning?
6 to 8 at night.
Okay, good.
Yes. Yeah. So after work, if you want to become an entrepreneur, you're thinking about becoming an entrepreneur. If you have a hobby and you want to turn it into becoming an entrepreneur, or you're a small business owner and you just want to learn the ins and outs of being a successful business owner.
Yeah.
You want to catch up on the new laws. You know, we have new laws, a lot of new laws that are coming up. About 8,000, bills went through legislation. And so there's a lot of laws that are coming into effect this year, including raising minimum wage and also getting rid of the plastic bags and things like that. So those are going to affect business owners. So if you're a business owner, this is also for you.
There's a lot of people out there that think they can run a business and they just go out and do it. And that's why I think a lot of businesses don't fail, not because they didn't have a great idea or not because they just didn't have the skill set or the knowledge to know how to run one.
Right, exactly. And this is what we're going to provide you. We're going to provide you with a business plan, how to write a business plan. We're going to provide strategic planning. We're also going to provide information on loans, access to capital. So we bring in what we call subject matter experts.
Okay.
They come in and they do talk to the participants who join the academies. So we have English next Tuesday. Thursday the 15th, we have Spanish. From 6 to 8 in the evening. So again, we're going to just go over, looking at the success of your business already. If you're established, we're going to, how to grow your marketing skills, how to spruce those up, how to take your business to the next level, which is pretty much what this class is all about.
Okay, so January 13th is English. January 15th is Spanish. And where does this all happen at?
This happens at our office, the Kern County Hispanic Chamber of Commerce office, 1601 H Street, Suite 201A. And so we have room for both still. So if you want to become a part of this academy and you want to become an entrepreneur, or you want to learn more about that, how to take your business to the next level, call our office, 633-5495. You can sign up. The first one is an orientation, and it still counts as part of the 8-week academy. You can email mail@kchcc.org. And so, it's really important that our entrepreneurs out there, especially in this the society right now, and with all these new laws taking into place, it's really important just to, brush up on your basic skills.
Yeah, just find out what's going on. Gotcha.
I remember when COVID happened, we had a lot of folks that we wanted to assist to get a PPE loan.
Those loans, yeah.
But the fact is, and I'm not throwing shade, Romeo, I'm not throwing shade at all, but folks do not pay taxes. Or if they didn't pay taxes, we weren't able to provide them that.
Yeah.
So therefore, you'll learn all of this stuff on how to go back and pay your taxes.
Well, I will say this, Jay. One of the things that people don't understand when they open businesses is they have to pay their taxes.
Yeah.
You don't work for anybody that's doing it for you or coming out of your check. And so I can understand how people just don't understand just those things. That's basic.
That's basic.
That's basic.
Yeah, and this is what you're going to learn. This is what you're going to learn. You're going to learn on what it is to incorporate your business, how to become an LLC, how to protect your assets and everything that you have, as a small business owner.
Yeah.
So to all the entrepreneurs and small business owners, I really encourage you to take these courses. This is an 8-week course, 2 hours a week. If you could sacrifice that, that'll be great. It's just really important for you to strategically plan your business out.
Okay, so give the phone number again, how they can sign up.
633-5495, or you can email mail@kchcc.org, and you can email Lisette or Angela at our office, and they'll sign you up, and they'll get back to you, and you'll be ready to go.
All right, hold on, Jay. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo, KISVFM Bakersfield. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, Romeo? Good morning.
What up, brother?
Bro, I'm going to tell you like this, man. This is the first time I'm going to tell you thank you for some real information. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to take my show legit, man. All this hustling I've been doing, I'm really trying to get involved.
Well, yeah. Well, go to the Kern County Hispanic Chamber and check them out.
Bro, I signed up.
Oh, you did? Oh, good.
Yeah, man. I'm excited to tell you to report back what happens after 8 weeks.
All right, let me know. Let me know.
You know, hey, you got to come spend with me.
Come what?
Come spend with me.
Spend what?
Wherever I'm hustling, come spend with me, man. Spend your money with me.
Well, all right. You let me know. In 8 weeks, you let me know what's going on. I'll spend my money if it's worth it.
100%, man. You know, I got it, bro. I got the product. You know
all right, brother. All right, man.
Okay.
Well, thanks for calling.
Yeah, man.
All right, 842-547-7. You know you got the product, huh? All right, we'll see what happens. Yeah. Jay was here from the Kern County Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Go check them out. They are having a small business academy. It is an 8-week program. Now, January 13th is when the English classes are. January 15th is when the Spanish language classes start. And a couple hours a week, and they show you the ins and outs of a small business, how to succeed. It's Romeo, it's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. All right, 842-547-7. What did you send me here? Hey, Rome, sorry, but the Seahawks and Seahawk Lou are the favorites to win the Super Bowl. Yeah, but they're not going to win the Super Bowl. Sam Darnold's not good enough. Who is the favorite to win? How many times do the favorites win? Come on, man. Don't be this stupid. RD42547-7. Yeah, the Seahawks. The Seahawks will lose, and the Seahawks will lose next week. You can guarantee the Seahawks will lose next week. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo, RD42547-7. And I'm going to tell you specifically why the Seahawks are going to lose next week. Because Seahawk Lou is not that lucky. Seahawk Lou is a loser, and that's why we call him Seahawk Loser, because he's a loser. And he just because he's a Seahawk fan is the reason that the Seahawks will lose, okay? Because he's not lucky enough for his team to win a Super Bowl. All right, 842-547-7. And when they won like 30 years ago, when they won like 20 years ago, he wasn't the Seahawk fan then. He was a fan of somebody else. All right, I want to talk about accidentally being involved in a crime. And I was thinking about this because I got this cousin of mine. And I found this out the other day. Apparently, she was dating some guy, and they were driving somewhere. And he went out. She was driving. He pulled out a gun and started shooting at somebody, right? And so now my aunt, it's my cousin's kid. So I don't know, does that make a second cousins? But anyway, they're trying to tell me this. She didn't know what was going on. I'm like, really? So the guy she lived with, and this is spontaneously, they were driving around. He had a gun and decided to start shooting at somebody. So they're trying to explain, they're making excuses. I'm like, so she accidentally got involved in a crime? I mean, when does that ever happen? When has that ever happened? How do you accidentally become a criminal? But then I thought back in the day when I was in high school, I had some buddies, but they were crooked, right? I had some crooked friends who, back in the day when they used to steal stereos and Alpines and speakers and things like that, right? And that was pretty common. And I was a friend of mine. I had a roommate at the time, and he goes, "Hey, I'm going to go out with so-and-so. We're going to go get something to eat. Do you want to go?" And I said, "No, I'm good. I can stay home and hang out," right? Well, I get a call. "Hey, bro, can you come pick me up?" I'm like, "Why? What happened?" He goes, "Well, we went out, and so-and-so we were hanging out with, they were gonna steal the stereo out of this car, and I was sitting in the back seat, and then all of a sudden they just stole the car." And I said, "Okay, so you're accidentally a criminal, right?" And so maybe it happens, maybe you don't know, until you're involved in a crime that you didn't mean to be, right? Is that even possible? It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley's Romeo. Accidentally been a part of a crime. You ever accidentally become a criminal? RD42547-7. Good morning, what's going on?
Hey, Hey, I'll tell you something, Romeo. That happens.
What happened? How do you accidentally get involved in a crime?
All right, I'm gonna say this. Hopefully, I don't go to jail for this. But I had my sister's boyfriend, I guess. Right, he had some keys to this apartment. Like they had just started opening them up, so they had like a viewing.
Okay.
Right. So he got the key and copied it.
Okay.
And so once the people moved in, he went on over there and told him, "Hey, come on, it's all good over here. Like, let's go check this out. Help me move this stuff." Right? So I was like, man, I'm gonna tell you some details, right? So I started looking at the pictures. I was like, wait a minute. This don't look like nobody he knows. Right? And so, true enough, so I'm over here helping him move.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
But the thing is, like, honestly, homeboy was deaf, right?
Okay.
Like, I swear to God, he honestly could not, I didn't believe it too. I thought he was hustling me too. So I was like, wait a minute. I don't know, man, because he had a lot of ideas that always involved the hustle. So sometimes you can actually get involved. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to say nothing else.
All right, brother. Thanks for calling. Come help me move in the middle of the night. Oh, man. All right. Have you ever accidentally been a part of a crime? Throw me outside 94.1. On 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley is Romeo. You ever accidentally became a criminal? You were with somebody or something happened? I mean, that's everybody's story. It wasn't me, right? I didn't know. Good morning, Dom. What's going on?
Man, Romeo, growing up on the east side, it happens more than you would believe.
Accidentally becoming a criminal. You lost your mind, fool.
Romeo, Raider Dave accidentally became a criminal, and I can tell you how.
Okay.
Okay, so 18 years old, I was working, finishing school, playing sports. I was managing a little bit. I was a manager at a business on the east side.
Okay.
I get off of work, and as I get off, I run into one of my cousins. Him and like two guys are walking by the place I was working. He's like, "Hey, Raider Dave, hey, get a ride." I said, "No problem. Come on. I just got off." So we're driving, and black and white pulls up beside us, and notice that one of the guys in the back seat doesn't have his seatbelt on.
Okay.
So he pulls us over. One of the passengers in the car gets out of the car, and he tosses under the seat and says, "I can't go to jail for this." Gets out of the car, just leaves it. So
I lost Raider Dave. Hello?
And
wait, I lost you for a minute. What happened? What did he throw under the seat?
I guess he had a gun.
Oh, okay, a gun. Okay, so he left it there. Okay, what happened after that?
They left it under the seat. They ended up pulling us over. Since I was the driver, I got charged for it. Never been in trouble before. Never know nothing.
Okay. All right, Raider Dave.
I didn't snitch. So they ended up a long term, and Raider Dave became an accidental criminal.
All right, Raider Dave, get out of here. I don't know. That sounds like I don't know about all that. All right, 842-547-7. You ever accidentally became a criminal? It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. We're talking about accidentally becoming a criminal. Have you ever done that before? Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
So you mean to tell me that Raider Dave's only time he went to the Pinta was when he got caught up with somebody?
Yeah, I don't know if you can trust Raider Dave's memory. I won't say.
Raider Dave usually has songs about everything he do.
Yeah.
And I ain't never heard that one.
No, that's a good one. That's a good one.
But that's my player partner, man, and I ain't never gonna doubt him, but I'm just saying.
All right, man. Later, brother. 842-547-7. All right. Hey, Rome. Yes, as a youngster, it happened a lot. But this one time, I got a call from my homie, said his motorcycle won't start. So I got my mom's truck, helped him out. 2 blocks later, the cops got us, and I got violated for having a stolen property in my possession. Couldn't win as a youngster. Raider Raw. So your boy, you didn't know that the motorcycle was stolen. All right. 842-547-7. Yeah, Rome, I became an accidental criminal one Saturday. I got all messed up and decided, you can't hit your girl. I mean, that's not accidental. Come on, man. Already 42547 Hey, Rome. I really, truly accidentally became a criminal. Me and my boys were eating at Denny's one night. It was about 2 a.m. I go to the bathroom, go out to have a smoke. Well, my 3 other buddies come out a couple of minutes later saying, let's go. Turns out that they didn't pay the bill. Well, I guess you dined and dashed, huh? I guess you were. I felt so bad, Rome. I went back the next day and took care of it. I never told my boys that. Accidentally criminal. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. You ever accidentally become a criminal? It wasn't my fault. It ain't one me. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Rome?
Hey, what up, Ruben?
Man, Rome, I almost got caught up like that with a friend of mine. His mom would always let him borrow the car.
Okay.
So he had stopped by and picked me up. We were just going to go right down the street to Lucky 7 because he lived behind South High and I lived in front.
Okay.
And we were going to run down to Lucky 7 real quick, and then he told me, hey, let's go. So I jumped in with him. Wrong, we pulled up Lucky 7. We got 2 BPDs on the back of us. And he's like, and they're like, oh, this car's reported stolen. And then he was like, oh, no, this is my mom's car. They're like, well, we'll wait right now because the owner's coming. Well, his mom showed up.
Oh,
and she saved the day for me, Rome. She was like, nope, he wasn't involved. I'll give him a ride back home.
Oh, you?
She goes, she goes, he wasn't, but my son, she goes, he knows that he wasn't supposed to take the car. I told him he couldn't use it. And he goes, Mom, but you always have, no, you know you weren't supposed to use it. And they took his ass to juvenile hall, Rome.
That's hilarious.
You know what I mean? But she saved me, Rome. I was like,
that's
man,
good.
This fool.
That's funny. All right, well, at least it didn't happen. I had a close call. Well, not a close call. I was in when I was in college, I had some friends I grew up with who were, they were thugs, robbed liquor stores, fights, stuff like that, right? But they were my friends. I grew up with them, and so I was in a store one time, a radio store, stereo shop, looking at some things, with another buddy of mine, and they come running in, and they're like, "Hey, bro, we're gonna go out and fight these guys, man. Come help us, blah blah blah." And I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do all that. I'm not a fighter, These guys are fighters. They're all that, they were tough guys. I was not. And I'm like, nah, we're good. I said I'm good, but they were my friends, so they didn't think nothing of it because they knew I wasn't no tough guy. And so they run out. So all of a sudden, cops, sirens everywhere. One of my boys ended up pulling out a gun and shooting somebody. And then the cops come in. They take video footage. They look at the video cameras. And now I get called into the cop shop because I was seen talking to him on the video. They were I said, I don't know nothing, bro. He was asking me for money. I said, he was asking me for some change, bro. But yeah, that would have been disastrous to be caught up in that. Already 42547. You ever accidentally became a criminal? It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley is Romeo accidentally becoming a criminal. How does that happen, right? Already 42547. Hey, Rome. I got a felony because my ex-wife was getting food stamps and cash aid for welfare, and I had no clue she was getting it. I was working 2 full-time jobs, and I was giving her the money to pay the bills and rent and food and everything that I need to get paid for. I was letting her take care of it. I got an offender bender, and the police told me I had a warrant out for my arrest, all because we were married. So I had to go to court and pay all that money back. Wow. Your wife got you caught up. Already 42547. Accidentally becoming a criminal. All right, I'm out. It's out of the 4.1.